Thank you for supporting KeeMojo Productions. Hit the subscribe button now. Subscribe.
Girl, what you doing?
Oh.
But at the end of the day, these are people that I work with. This is my money.
I suppose, honey.
Well, you know, with all the marriages, stay in the good hell.
These bitches is crazy that I'm with on the daily. They are crazy. I never seen so many bottoms on top of bottoms.
Tonight is epic.
Definitely was a queen for the night.
Me personally, I was about to smack a bitch.
I can see what these bitches and hoes about tonight and shit.
The hoes be hoes and do their job.
Let's have fun. Let's see what happened tonight.
What about this restaurant we went to, y'all?
I didn't really particularly care for it.
First of all, I didn't care for it because it got pigeons all over the fucking
And wait like almost 2 hours for our fucking food.
Every time I'm looking around, I see a pigeon by my goddamn foot.
Didn't that bitch bite you?
Almost, bitch, twice. Because you know, you thought my snake skin heels, baby, was a snake.
This bitch.
Wow. I wasn't gonna do it. Shit.
So where y'all two walked off to?
I've tried to like approach him on a different type of level, meaning being more than friends with him, but it's a runaround. It's a joke to him.
Me and Scott just friends. Me and Scott are just friends. We close friends. It's like we buddies, like homeboys.
That's what it always is, just a motherfucking talk. Y'all do too much motherfucking talking and no action.
But I'm just saying, it's mighty strange because basically, you know, Scott was like, fuck JJ.
No, I didn't say fuck JJ. I said.
Yes, that's clearly what you
I did
said.
not say fuck
That's
JJ.
clearly what you said.
I didn't say no raggle snaggle
You
either.
said
bitch.
fuck JJ.
Let's call it out.
I did say it.
Okay.
I did say it.
Bitch.
You like the snag raid? I mean, that's what you like.
The what?
Snag raid.
I two faces though.
What you mean?
In my face, you like hey, but behind my back though, you call me two faces with that ratio.
I know, snaggle too. Because you raggle snaggle. That's what
I
he
said
said.
raggle snaggle. That's what I said by that word.
If I could change this, change your hair.
She was trying to make it feel like that I was doing all this, that, and the other, which I was not. Because you told her that I approached you.
Yes, most
Which was
definitely.
a lie.
You told me that he approached you.
Which was a lie.
Thank you, Jesus.
I just want to know who the fuck
If you really want to call it out,
I want to know who approached you.
how the shit started once we did.
Oh, and by the way, you said that too. That you said I took
First off, nobody said JJ did because JJ was in the car asleep the whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah, we was even
and all I
inside.
did is try to tap him to get him up, but all of a sudden I touched his dick.
Because Mason, you told me that
The only thing I touched was my waffle
while I was asleep.
that I delightfully
I
ate.
told you he wanted to fuck you while he was
Yes, you
asleep.
did.
You the one who said this man grabbed your dick while trying to get out the car.
I did not grab nobody.
Okay, so what's clear?
I was drunk.
You know, JJ, I did not appreciate you lying on me.
But if you did, what's the big problem?
No, but I don't like to be lied on. That's one of my
okay, so
pet
that's the
peeves.
problem. Okay, but I'm just saying, shit, dick is dick, and if you gonna touch it, touch it.
If I'm gonna touch it, I'm gonna admit that I touched
Thank
it
you.
because when I'm gonna touch it, it's gonna get hard and then I'm gonna milk it. Period.
Not milky.
I'm guilty, like really.
That's what I'm gonna do.
See that ass. Tooted and booted.
I'm sure yours been rubbed.
Absolutely not. Not since I've been here.
Yes, it has.
Fuck you, Red.
Oh, I'm about to laugh my soul out my body. Wait. Bitch, I see
Just don't play
stars.
with me. I told you I have 2 meter receipts.
I see stars.
From his ass.
Yeah, who rubbing my ass?
David.
Police shoulders. David.
I heard about it.
You heard about that with
John
who?
Gray.
I heard about it. That's okay. If you want to knock knees, total feet, and smooth that to the side, bitch, and
Bitch.
Come on, Dennis.
She didn't want this ass whooping. She didn't want this glorious ass whooping.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up? What's up? Give each other a hug.
I'm right here.
Oh, give each
I
other a
want to talk
hug.
about shit. What's up?
Give each other a hug.
So what's going on? Is Scott still able to come to your house? How's your roommate feeling about Scott?
Scott's able to come over to the house, but yes, I put a capital B, U, and then I'm gonna put T and another T.
Because you know he's still feeling
Right, because I have to. It's exaggerated, you know.
So I sleep good at night, honey.
Selene, my friend, is still very upset about the cum shots on her mirror. Okay, we still trying to figure out where the cum came from. Okay,
Bitch, that was no
we still
cum
trying to figure out where the cum came from. But anyway, she's upset still about the ski all on her mirror. But all hell no, you know. But she's still upset about it.
It was
Actually,
a
not
long
the cum
time
shot.
since
What I
she
did was I nared before I got in the shower, and I'm assuming
It was
some-
jacked off at the
Bitch,
same
shut
time.
up.
Cause that shit hit that mirror.
Shut the fuck
Cause I
up.
nailed yesterday, bitch, and got a nail piece of nail on my mirror. And my body 3 times bigger than this.
So I nared before I got in the shower. Apparently, somehow I got on the window.
The mirror.
Yeah.
There's no window in there.
Whatever.
Okay, get it together.
The mirror. And I guess as soon as I did it, I went into the shower. After I took the shower, I couldn't see out of it. So I went to Red Room to finish getting dressed, and then we went on about our day. So then we get a call saying that I had toothpaste, and I purposely spit it all over her window. Mirror, excuse me.
Like that when I went to work this morning.
I don't know what that is, Selene.
And Red said the only one that was in it. It looks like toothpaste spatter, spit.
That's a lot of toothpaste spatter, baby.
That's what she said because that's what it looked like.
But
That's what
I
it
didn't know. Had I known, I would have checked. I would have cleaned it up if I saw it. But I had to get dressed, and the bathroom was too hot. Not that big of a deal.
It wasn't a big of a deal, but the big of the deal was when she called.
Right.
And okay, if you felt disrespected, sometimes, like I said, we just have to swallow what we have to swallow.
No, you have to swallow. I don't.
No, and see, that's the difference between me and you.
Right.
I'm gonna know where my line of respect is, regardless.
That's because she
If I
showed you
want to-
respect, though.
I'm so over it. If she never talks to me in life again, I'm cool with that. I could care less. That's Red's friend. That's not my friend.
It's not that serious
Yes,
to me.
it is,
I don't
because-
got-
and you know why we
if
didn't
it's
talk
that
about
case-
it? Because I don't understand why you didn't talk to me for a whole week after you got dropped off in the
Because,
home.
bitch, I was at work. Bitch, you didn't call me either if you want to talk
Because
about it.
I'm always calling you. So I sat
No,
back.
you're not
So yes, I do.
Red,
so
you
I
always
sat
call me.
back and I said, I'm gonna see if this motherfucker called me.
Okay, girl. I called you when?
Thursday.
You got a call, right?
Yeah,
Bitch, I
after
called.
you probably
I called.
after somebody else probably
Moving
called you and
on.
said, bitch,
What's
have you heard
next?
from Red?
What's next?
That's next, bitch.
That's not.
That's next.
Wow. You know, we have another diva, of course. Red, we have another diva. You know, that's just too much. Then we have the young hothead, which is considerably too much. And then we have the sneaky one.
You are a good mom. I respect that. But when it comes to your friends calling you a dude in front of your kids, I don't like that.
Okay.
Because in my eyes, I feel like you carry yourself as a woman, they should call you as a woman. That's the only downside I have about your parenting. Like, hey, look, I'm a woman. They put on the phone, he
didn't do this. I'm like, and you just be like, I did it.
Well, let me address that real quick. So, I'm very comfortable who I am.
We see that.
Whatever anybody see, whether it's male or female, they can call me. I have no problem with that. You know, because you may see me as a male. You may see me with no makeup and no lashes and, you know, no hair or whatever the case may be. You may see that. I've always been very comfortable in my own skin, very confident in who I am. Okay? And let me tell you this. My son is 3. He's 3 and he knows. He'll tell somebody first. One time I was sitting on the couch, my son, he came over, he said, Mommy, he said, you a boy and a girl. He said, but it don't matter because I love you. You know, I almost cried at that point. I was like, my baby, where you learn this from?
Right.
You know, and how you raise your children does not determine who you are as a person. As long as you give that child love, that's all that matters. Because that's what they're going to know at the end of the day.
So how's your living arrangement with Chris?
Me coming into Chris' life, overlooking the fact that he had a real sharp mouth and sharp tongue that I did not like, and I'll be the first to admit that. But me overlooking that, seeing that he needed someone in his life that's going to push him to make himself better. And when I say better, health-wise.
You know, I really don't know the arrangement that was made. But they're both bottoms. So I'm quite sure that it's not, you know, it's not a sexual thing.
Is he doing better these
So
days?
weren't y'all supposed to be staying together?
Who?
You and J. Roy.
Me and J. Roy?
Yeah.
What we talked about, he said if worse comes.
I thought that would have been a good fit.
I mean, it
But
would
I know
have
what
been,
actually
but
had
the
to go
thing.
when if you and Chris don't like each other.
We was talking about before he moved in with Chris. Yeah. But.
Because you know what? Because J. Roy, you know why I say that probably would have been a good fit? Because J. Roy would have been that type of guidance that I think you need, sis.
What makes you think I need guidance?
Bitch, you was wild than a motherfucker. And so J. Roy, he does it. He know how to simmer you down without making you feel like he's, okay, I'm your mama or your daddy. You know what I mean?
I think I need that.
You need it.
I don't.
Do I think you need that? Yes.
Scott, I was like this before.
Yeah.
Fuck this, fuck
I
this,
was
fuck
too.
this,
Like you still like that.
I was too. But you know what? You know what humbled me? My children. They humbled me. I was ready to fight. I had all kind of road rage. You know?
You still do.
No, I don't. Okay, you old little stupid motherfucker. Now you want me to act ignorant with your dumb ass.
Oh, you got road rage?
It was to the point to where I spray painted a black kitty gun and put it in my glove compartment. So the next bitch that honked at me, I reached over in that glove compartment, got that fake gun out, and I shoulder waved it just like this. It was that bad.
Not only that, a lot of times it's hard for people to mirror themselves because they don't want to face the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes they don't want to see the ugly truth.
I'm the person everyone loves to hate. I'm always gonna have a target on my back. I'm always gonna be the person where they be like, what's wrong with you? You need to fix this, you need to do that. But again, that's just who I am. It's more to the story. I'm more than an attitude. I'm more than a fuck you or a drink thrown or a bitch slap.
Everybody has their own type of flaws. Everybody's not perfect.
You're right.
And people learn on different terms. So if somebody don't want to hang around me because I don't want to jump on band with what they're saying at that moment, that's not no friend. That's cool.
I feel in my eyes not attacking Scott. Scott is a hard-headed person. Scott don't want to learn. Scott see it as Scott way. So for us to get it into Scott's head, we have to push it towards him.
Different strokes for different folks. It's a time and place for everything.
How you stroking?
But no, even in saying that, Scott,
Because your friend is going to be honest. Your friend is always going to be honest.
Are going to be honest with you, and
So that is very much a friend.
Be your friend because they see the potential that you can become. So your friends, your real friends, will push you to that potential, no matter kicking and screaming, cussing and fussing, whatever.
I'm honored that everybody cares about me or what I've been through or the potential that they see in me. The only thing is that your potential is not my potential. So what you think I may need to work on, that's just your issue.
All of us will push you to that level to be the best Scott that you're gonna be. You might get firecracker made. So what?
Because you can see a person struggling. You can see their soul struggling. You can see
be all right.
a whole lot of
But
things.
she gonna say what I said.
And because they're confused and trying to figure out how to make it. You know?
You see my soul struggling? My soul is struggling?
Your soul isn't struggling. But what I'm just saying is that, you know, some of us have been on the titty for so long to where we don't know how to separate from it.
Scott, you are not the victim in any case.
I've been on my own since I was 16. My mom put me out her house because I was a homosexual. My mother's a pastor. So she didn't feel she felt like no homosexual man would be in her house.
Because of how I made her look.
I have 2 older sisters, 2 younger sisters. I'm the only boy out of 5 kids. My sisters always related to me as being their sister. But my mom never, she never felt that. So I've been on my own. My mom put me out. I've had people pray the gay demon out of me till I was blue in the face. And to that it brought like a lot of hatred, not toward, I wouldn't say necessarily to them, but it just made me wonder, like, why the fuck don't nobody love me? Why can't I be understood? So I had to learn how to deal with shit on my own. No, this is the first time I've ever been in a group with gay people. I don't do homosexuality. All of my friends are straight. I hang around straight males and straight females. No gay females, no nothing.
And I know that we're the only gay person that Scott actually been with. I really feel like it could actually bring him more close to us, and actually could push him away, because he might feel like all gay people is just judgment, and we just want it to be a certain way.
Can I give you some advice from someone who's been
Put
through
some fire behind the baby.
I will.
No, listen, for real. On a real note, for someone who's been through what you've been through, let me help you why your mom feels the way she feels. Number one, you just said you're her only son. And mothers blame themselves for how their sons turned out. So all that she was doing was out of guilt, her own guilt. You will never know, because she'll never admit it to you until you're ready. Because my mom did me the same way. Okay, so let me finish. My mom did me the same way. But it wasn't until I was in my late 20s, early 30s that we really sat down and talked about, say, I know you love me, but you didn't like me. I've been there, church, praying demons, all this, that, and the other. Been there, done that. But you have to get to a point within you that you forgive all these folks that did all this for you, not for them.
I really appreciate the fact that he was able to open up with me, and I see that we have similar stories. I see that I'm not the only one that's been through it, but there's a big age difference gap. You've had time to deal with it. I'm just going through this.
Well, you've been this guy, I've been the same way. My dad kicked me out when I was 19, when I was gay. I was in Hawaii. And I was acting up in Hawaii because I ain't had that dad figure in my life. So I was choosing dudes, choosing bad dudes, abuse, relationship, because I had that dad figure in my life. So I met this guy like J-Roy. He took me in. He showed me how to actually love again, how to care about people. Then when he did that, my whole life changed. Good job, money coming in, everything was flowing from me. And that's how, like they trying to say, change this, change that, change this, because they've been through what we have not been through before. So they see what we going through. My teeth and my ear, it was my ex. He showed me love. I thought it was love. I could come in the house, boom, get punched in the face. What? I love you, baby. I believed it. Because I didn't know what love was at the time. I thought that was love. I went to work, people coming to me, I fucked your husband. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. I know his credit card. I know this, I know that. I came to the home, no baby, you lying. I believe it.
You feel that? The one that hit me, he confined to a wheelchair right now. I stabbed that bitch up.
I got charged of attempted murder.
I did too. I stabbed that bitch up. But it ended up being self-defense.
But overall, that's a love that you have. It takes you time to see that this is not love.
I know.
Every time I look in the mirror, I think about him.
But we gonna fix that, baby.
Oh, I already got it, boo.
Yeah, she's gonna get that fixed. You have to think about that in it.
It's getting called Friday. So, yeah, I think about him.
Have you forgave him?
Yes. Me and him, I was in Georgia last year, we had talked. I told him that I forgave him for whatever he did. But it's the principle of what you told me that we will be together, and I see you and somebody else living my life. That means like you have promised me whatever.
But you have to look at it like
that wasn't your life, baby.
Exactly.
That wasn't your life.
It wasn't. What it did was taught you how to be who you gonna be for your next relationship to be successful. So you take the positive out of the negative. Stop looking in the mirror at yourself, seeing him. See who you are. See JJ.
JJ, you really related to me on so many levels. Because I remember going through that type of physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, you know, and again, certain people's outcomes or their story is written differently. You know, you chose not to go back. On the other hand, I chose that it was okay to go back.
A lot of times we pick our relationships based off of our relationship with our parents, you know, and the reason why I say that is because I remember me and my husband, you know, I've done a lot of shit that I thought that I would never do, you know, and a lot of shit that I seen my daddy do, I seen him do, you know, and like you said, when you first meet somebody, you're in love with them, so you don't see the bad things. And what that is that they show their representative first. A person is always going to show their representative first until you get to know them to meet that other person. But he met my other person, him and all the people he was fucking around with, you know. I quit talking to all my gay friends. I quit talking to all my friends because they were making accusations on my husband, which was true. Come to find out it was true. I found out his best friend, who he let him stay with us, that was also his piece. I found out his dyke girlfriend, who was supposed to just be a friend. At that time, we had lost everything, car, house, everything. Moved into my grandmother's garage. And he talking about fucking this bitch behind on the Greenbelt. You know, so it was a lot of stuff that we went through. My husband was the first person I ever went crazy on. And it scared the shit out of me. I asked him about a bitch that was his friend. He was so mad he got up out of his sleep because he was sleeping and frustrated. So he came downstairs, picked up the dish rack, threw it at me. It took me a minute. I didn't have Isaiah then. It took me a minute. Okay. I was storm on his motherfucking ass. I opened up every cabinet in the motherfucking house. I swung every plate across and broke every goddamn thing across on his motherfucking ass. He was curled up in the corner. I looked over, I was bleeding, I said, okay. I walked past him, ran upstairs, got my purse, put my gun in my purse, came back downstairs, walked past him, he grabbed me, he said, if you call the police on me, I'll kill you. I turned around and looked at him, I said, you gotta catch me first. And I walked out the door and went to the hospital and got stitches in my arm and a tetanus shot.
You know, rich enough for this sentimental shit. I'm ready to turn up. We came down here to turn up, let our hair down. We gotta get to this strip.
Yeah, so we got to get to
I'm ready to drink. My grinder been going off.
Cause I know
My chest feels hot there in the chest.
What is this love hate shit going on?
I got a day. I got a day.
Wow.
He got a big old baby leg.
Bitch, and we finna cock block just like this motherfucker do when we in
I
Austin.
can't wait.
Coming up on Are They For Real?
Well, tonight I'm wearing my overalls, thing under them, no drawers at all.
In Austin, you know, I'm famous.
What you did last night?
Everybody wanna call me this morning. What's up? I'm checking out, bitch. It's too late.